What's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing great, and welcome to this edition of the Vendetta Gazette Gold Monthly. And actually, we got us a little bonus this month because not only do I have the Patreon bag for a $25 Patreon that we get every month from Mike Vendetta, but we also have the Big Bug Creek bag that I won from last month's video on Guess the Pay Dirt and his Patreon hucks that he does every month on his channel, aside from sending out awesome pay dirt for you for being a member of his Patreon. He also does the giveaway where he gives away, just depends on each month, a ton of stuff. So I was fortunate enough to win in the rocket race, and very cool.
We've got quite a lot more names here. We're going to give a couple more shuffles. All right. And is this turn? Nope, it's not. So you guys ready for this one? You ready? All right, let's send it for the final frontier. All right, let's go. Here we go. Mr. Minix is blazing up from back behind. Chris W is in the house, and he's sneaking up too. Jeff H is blazing up to the front too, and Big Texas Prospecting just lost his booster while Rain Man is up in the front. We got a lot of shuffling going on. Holy romolies. Jeez. And now they've kind of stretched out a little bit. Ken V's up in the front, though. Can he hold on in the number 20 Rocket? Who's it going to be? Is that Bayou Gold Guy that's going to sneak up here at the end? Oh, Bayou Gold Guy, can you hold off? In the... He just gave away some gold, I think, last time. And that's going to come full circle for you, BGG. Congratulations to you with the number 32 Rocket. That's awesome. Congratulations, buddy. And I think the last time he won for me, it was the light, and a pen. Yeah, he got the pen and light. I think that was the Prospector's Ball, but this is Patreon, so congratulations, Bayou Gold Guy, if you're still here. Kyle King, I didn't say hi to you. I saw you earlier, but I didn't say what's up. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. And congratulations, Bayou Gold Guy.
Yeah, so I was listening in the background while the show was going on Saturday, and I heard my name come up at the end of the. I heard him saying, Bayou getting ahead or something, like he said on there, and so yeah, that was, again, that's always cool to win like that. So should be a fun day of Vendetta here to see, because I forgot what I'll have to look up and see what the. Sometimes he'll have little special stuff that he'll put in just for Patreons, special dirts and or high banking stuff. This might be one of the high bankers that he had done. But again, the Big Bug Creek bag was some cool dirt. So that'll be cool. I'm not sure what the 32 is, if that's just the number of the prize for that day or what, but you can see the BGG there. So there we go. So let's go ahead and so what's falling off my knife? That was a jingle bell. We've got our Keep America Great, and brother, I tell you, we got a chore ahead of us for that. The second Republican debate was on last night, and that nobody watched because it's totally irrelevant and nobody cares. This coming on the heels of another retard, libtard, fucked up judge that declared that Trump's business was shut down, that he couldn't, just, oh my God, the desperation of these scumbags going after our man. But yeah, it's irrelevant. All of these guys are so far behind on Trump, and they just continue to embarrass themselves. And I watched Trump in Michigan, or it was in Michigan at the with the auto workers there, and man, that just the fact that they're even playing like they have a chance to do anything other than want to be one of his VPs. And he even said that I didn't see anybody up there on that stage that looked VP, and neither did America. We're all done with all those idiots. So, yeah, we're gonna have to. We got a fight ahead of us, though. I'll tell you that, my friends. So let's see what this little bag here looks like. We have got a ton of organics in there. Holy cow! This is stuff right out of the stream bed. Sticks, roots. I'm pretty sure this is going to be some very dirty water, but there you go. That's your Arizona soil. And speaking of Arizona, can't not mention that your governor had to step down. They're still trying to figure out why. Hobbs is such a failed, wretched, disgusting woman that got managed to cheat her way into getting that position, and has just been is already wrecked what was already pretty fucked up there. But yeah, this whole thing of her stepping down for just a day, but they can't say why, but they can say when she'll be back, but they're not 100% sure of that. But yeah, that's she did the Joe Biden hide and don't come out for the elections. She'd run from the cameras. There's one where they showed her catching her at lunch, and she knocks over her drink, getting up and running from the table. So yeah, good riddance to that piece of filth. That's hopefully will stay gone. Maybe end up in jail or worse, as so many of those scumbags deserve. So let's get some water together and see what's hiding out in this, because man, it looks like there could be anything in there. Look at all that. That's crazy. We'll start by getting a little jet dry in the water. We'll start with a little bit of that and see how it looks. And yeah, you can see that is some dirty water there. Well, hold on. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and pour off some of that major organic stuff. There we go. That's a little cleaner. I'll tell you, last week's with the treasure hunters was a real disappointment, that there was absolutely no gold in that pay dirt at all. Like I said, that is the first time I have ever had that since I've been doing this. Even the worst companies, you'll get some little semblance of gold, but just to leave it totally without even a flake. That was pretty bad. And not making up for it with extra cool gems. They were all pretty, nothing spectacular, polished, common stones for the most part. So, but we know whenever you get a Vendetta bag that you are going to be getting some beautiful gold, no doubt. And there's no disappointment at the start here, because I am already seeing, look at that, some very nice flakes of gold in that Patreon bag. And again, this is just a thank you. It's, you support his channel with Patreon, and then, like I said, he does the hucks, which is the term for giveaway. They try to keep the undesirables and the scammers and the predators from trying to ruin everybody's fun. And so check that out. Beautiful. Very nice start on that bag. I'm wondering how much we have left in there, because that's a good amount of gold there. Let's get that sucked out, and we'll use our new bottle that came in. So yeah, got the new rinse bottle. Actually, I got two of those for $6, and with the I was back up to time where Prime was going to give you the free, free trial on Amazon Prime, which I don't order enough stuff to pay a monthly fee to save money on shipping, and half the stuff that you buy isn't covered on Amazon Prime anyway. So, but yeah, whenever it comes up and it says, you can get the, free trial for 30 days, I always uh, take it, because it's whenever I'm actually buying something when they offer that to you. So it worked for that, and I was able to stock up on my Lowry's Lowry's beef marinade, which I was out of. And that's what kills you on that stuff. You might get it for $3 a package, but it's going to cost you $10 to get it shipped for 4 or 5 packages of that weigh an ounce each. But so yeah, that got free, so I got stocked up on that, and we'll see what else comes up for the rest of the month before it's out. That is some interesting looking material. It's a little different than a lot of the stuff with all those little small rocks and gravels in there. Very nice. Moves pretty good, but it's definitely not the lightest material out there. There's the gold showing up. Very nice. Holy cow. Damn, Mike, did you make us up a bonus bag this month on the Patreon? Because that is another nice pile of some very beautiful gold there showing up. Holy cow, that is awesome. Look at there. So we will add that to the hoard here. Go through and give it another quick scan. And you see there's a piece up there, got washed down. Well, you don't see it if I don't show it. There it is. Little flake, but all flakes are precious. And so, all right, well, that is awesome. We've got some beautiful gold out of our Patreon bag. Now let me see what I'm going to do with this water, because the bug dirt's going to be different from this dirt, so I try to keep them separate whenever they're pretty different. We'll see when I'm done. They might end up together before it's over, but let's get reset on our water and we'll be back to check out the prize bag. Well, we are reset, so let's just check out and see what our prize bag looks like here. It is Rocky. Very Rocky. And yes, it already looks like a very different dirt than we were just going through. Got our quartz in there. And it is a breezy day out here on the bayou, closing out. Is that gold or rock? It's a rock. Closing out the month of September. It looks like we got most of the big stuff out on our first dump here. So let's get a few adjustments in and see what we have in our Bug Creek. Again, very dirty. I'm not going to worry about the pour off on this one. Oh yeah, nice looking piece of quartz there. I need to do a shout out to Swamp Dog Prospecting. He'd gotten, I believe, his bottle number 44 of the Bayou Gold Guy pay dirts, and he did a video on it. Oh man, I think I just saw a nice piece of gold show up there. Look at that. Are y'all getting that? Is that? It's United States calling. Are we reaching? Look at that. Holy moly. Oh boy, that is awesome. Check that out. Beautiful. I was not expecting to see that in my that's a big bug. That's a hell of a bug. But yeah, so he did a video on a little short on his pay dirt. So I've got it posted on my community page. So if you're not familiar with Swamp Dog, go over there and show him a little support and check out his bag. And actually, I'm trying to decide what to do for number 45. I've got bottle 45 of my pay dirts, and I'm of course it's going to have to be a mega bottle, a mega bottle. I was thinking about maybe doing like a raffle. I don't really want to do an auction just because I don't have my look at that damn gold. I'm sitting here to get, oh damn it, I'm sorry you guys. I'm sitting here zoomed in still watching this. Yeah, on this phone that I'm recording on right now, which is my good phone, it just does not hold the Wi-Fi connection. It keeps when I've gone on JP's a couple of times with him. Oh, I forgot to add the next batch of jet dry in. But it was constantly cycling in and out of the, losing the connection and back. And I don't know why. The other one, my other phone doesn't do that. But yeah, check that out, man. That is awesome. I don't think that's going to make it up the tube. No, it is not. Looks a little cleaner now that it's gotten a little wash on it. Look, you can see it's got the hole, the slot in it that goes all the way through. You can see my finger behind it. We'll be getting a better. Oh, there's my boy. Oh, up to the top. Hurricane, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? Huh? He has not still not wanted to come back in the house. I keep trying to get him to come back in. The babies are at 13 weeks now. I walked in there and she's laying there with them suckling. I got him. I shoot him off over. Get up, get away. Stop that. By the way, that is our new bottle for this pay dirt. But yeah, 13 weeks old. They've been eating for over a month, and she still is letting them suckle. So she's a hell of a little mama. But I've noticed her chasing them off a couple of different times, like she's fussing them. And when she's already gone into heat, so when they get to that point where they're ready to have there's still a few little tiny, see those little specks there that held on that were still in there. I missed. Very cool. But yeah, they tend to distance the other their last litter to in lieu of having more of them coming up. But she's kind of gone. She's kind of doing that, but at the same time, she's not. She's letting them climb back on top of her, and she lays there and lets them eat. So, but like I said, I've been discouraging it because actually I need to treat her for worms that she actually had before when she got pregnant. But I can't deworm her when she's pregnant or nursing. And even though she's not nursing, she's still doing it enough that I'm afraid it might be detrimental to their health if they even get a little bit of milk with the worm dewormer in it. So I'm waiting until they're all clear, but it looks like I'm adding 4 to the menagerie here. I can't pick a couple of them to to send away. And each one's got their own little personality and likes to climb on me and sleep in different spots on their turn. And then I got Gizmo, who plays with them like they're their little toys, and they play with them. They actually. She scolded one of them earlier today, and it hopped up on the bed, and Gizmo was up there, and she kind of scolded him, and he jumped into action and covered that kitten. I was like, "What are you doing?" That's it's pretty funny. I have to say, especially they're going to be double his size before it's over, probably. But right now they're still smaller than him, and he plays rough with them. They play rough with him. It's like I said, it's pretty amusing. But man, it's going to be just main problem is she's going to be affording the hundreds of dollars of cat litter it takes, because I've got 2 boxes set up for them right now, and really I need 3 for adults. But at least they don't have look at that gold showing up in there. Good Lord. A lot of times cats take litter boxes as being part of their territory, and they have issues about that, and will find other places to go and shit like that. So But that doesn't seem to really be an issue. They all crowd in together. She'll be in there, and there'll be two of them climbing in there with her. And I'm picking them up, moving out, going, no, one at a time. Don't climb on each other. I don't want her dumping on you. Or, geez. But we have quite the menagerie working. And I don't know if y'all can tell, I probably sound a little better this week. I am breathing better, and still having some issues here and there with it, as far as not being over, whatever has gotten into my lungs for the last month. But just like I was working, the other day, or all day, between fighting the swarms of the love bugs that have been taking over down here, and 100-degree heat, and had no pretty physical work, had no issues with it at all. So, like I said, I just don't believe I have COPD, but I believe I did have some kind of really bad lung infection. Plus the fact, right when this started, I was already having issues breathing. I was thinking it was something to do with COVID first thing, but I was doing a bathroom remodel, and I'd pulled the old tub lining out, shower liner out, and it had that black mold. And when I went to wipe it, normally it would not be. I wiped it, and it turned into a powder, and literally I was close enough to it. It went right in my face, and I ended up basically inhaling some of that. So I'm pretty sure that compounded the issue to some degree. Like I said, even though that wasn't the cause, I was already dealing with this before that. But like I said, it was black mold. It was not the mildew. It was a kind of mold. But we got some nice little fine golds in there with this stuff. But yeah, thank you all for your concern, and I still get some messages on it, and I'm about to have a big fence job. Where I have to rent a jackhammer and knock out concrete and shit like that on it coming up. So hopefully this will not interfere with that. But who knows? But I'm still, it's going to be, this weekend will be making a month of since I quit smoking, so I haven't had another cigarette. And yeah, it's kind of stupid because I could have done this years ago. I've quit a couple of times. Whenever I quit, I just quit. There's never any, I'm going to eat or have withdrawal, or other than the worst for me is like whenever I'm going to the store, and in the driving in the car, have it, or in the van, and have a cigarette, or maybe with a martini. Sometimes I get a little twinge of, I miss having a smoke with that, but that's it. But there'd be days I'd go, not days, but there were certain days where I'd be out of cigarettes, and I wouldn't feel like going up to get any, or didn't, and half the day, most of the day would go by before I'd end up going up and getting a pack of cigarettes. And I'd think then, well, if you can go this long, why bother? Why not just quit? But I just genuinely always enjoyed smoking since I was a little kid. So there you go. It's not much of an excuse. I'm thinking a lot of that's overblown, though. It's definitely the secondhand smoke bullshit is way overblown. That's just reason for people to Those were the first Karens that would, no, your own separate section in the restaurant's not enough. You can't do it at all in here, and yeah, there'd be there would have been the way people smoked back in the day with their kids in the car. There would have been kids coming down with lung cancer from secondhand smoke in their teens, being around their parents that would be smoking like trains. But man, look at that! Another beautiful chunk of gold out of that. That is just a hell of a prize. If I can get it to come right. There we go. My fingers are wet and it just does not want to. There we go. Check that out. That is a beautiful little chunk of gold. And a lot of finds. Got some black sand holding. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting to take you guys back out. But yeah, we have a good amount of black sand hanging up there at the end. That's where the little tiny flakes like that one that's moving down get away from you. Carrying out with that, trying to get that black heavier material washed away. That is a nice variety of gold in that though, right there. I'll tell you what. All different sizes. You see that black sand trapped around that big chunk. It's flowing around it and staying right underneath it. So there we go. Oh, come on. That is one hell of a prize bag, I have to say. Thank you so much, Mike Vendetta. Suck up what we can see there. I'll go back through this, and that's another one that's going to have to be loaded by hand. That's oh look, oh it took it in, but did I wedge it? Is it trapped? Yes. All right. Well, that's gonna take it's gonna take something to get it reamed out. Let's see this side. There we go. All right. That sucked it in there pretty tight. Just awesome. All right. Well, this is deadly stuff. I'm going to go back through these tailings because we know there are some tiny specks that could have eluded me here. I'm going to take it out there in the sun where I can get a brighter view on it. And we'll be back to see what our, yeah, you can see right there, there's already little tiny specks that are holding up there high. Like I said, that I just rinsed down, trying to move that black sand out of the way. See, it looks like we've got We've got quite a few little specks there. Yeah, look at that. They're coming out of the woodwork. Actually, they're coming out of the black dirt, the black sand. Very cool. Always fun chasing that stuff down too. So, all right, well, I'm going to go through this thoroughly and we'll be back. All right, we are back with a couple of snuffer bottles today. So here we're going to start by checking out our Patreon. And that is a very nice batch of gold right there. Beautiful. And it's got some fine stuff in there with it too, if you notice. I don't want to wash anything that's gold there. Yeah, you can see it's not just the easy gold in your Patreon. There's some fine stuff in there to recover. So very cool. And again, some beautiful size pieces. Our little stuff. And it's pretty clean. So thank you again so much. Once more, if y'all want to get your hands on some of this beautiful Vendetta gold, not only can you order his pay dirts directly from his hold on, sorry about that, directly from his pay dirt company, but you can also support his channel on YouTube and enjoy a monthly surprise just like that, as well as a chance for some awesome gold like this. So let's check out this one, our big bug bag. Very nice. But yeah, I believe it can you can start off as little as $10 a month to be in the Patreon members, where you get the rewards. And like I said, he's a great guy, has a great company, thousands and thousands of very satisfied and happy customers at this point, because he has been doing it for a minute or two now, and just keeps getting better at it. So there we have our prize bag, the Big Bug Creek gold. And again, just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I did have quite a few little specks to recover out of the tailings on this one, so that was very cool. It's always nice to go back and have, oh well, you got to screw the lid back on if you want to get suction out of these bottles before you try to pick up your gold again. So, all right, well, I'm going to get the rest of this cleaned out. We'll get it weighed up in the house, dried up, and see how we did. All right, well, here we are with our first bag of our dried Patreon gold. And again, you can see there's some beautiful stuff. I think I might have a little pebble or two left in there with the mix, but We've already got my scale set, or the bag zeroed out. I mean the boat zeroed out. What? I got babies around me. 0.234 grams of some beautiful gold there. Very nice. Again, thank you so much to Mike Vendetta for, like I said, there's always a piece of fuzz or something showing up on these black ones. But yeah, just as a thank you for supporting his channel and Vendetta Patreon. And that's where the Mike ran out of juice and left me dead. So here we've got to look at our prize bag of that awesome bug dirt. And again, nice variety of size on that gold. Beautiful color. That had some really, really fine stuff in there to recover out of it. So made it a lot of fun. So just get it on the paper here. I wasn't running this mic that long. I thought I had charged it, but apparently I had not. But it'd be nice if it was some kind of a warning the phone would give out whenever I'm talking to nothing there on the recording side. So, but yeah, that was a look at that beautiful gold. Actually, I've got a few more black specks of black sand than normal that made it through on this stuff from doing it, but it is some beautiful gold. So we'll go ahead and, oh yeah, we're going to see what the little chunker weighs there first, and it is almost a quarter gram, 0.245. So that's very cool. And then another 0.15 on the other nice chunk. So two very nice pieces of gold in that prize bag. Plus, we still got more to go. And so there we have it, 0.712, 713 or 14. Yeah, very very nice prize bag. So thank you so much again, Mike, for that awesome win. And yeah, 0.715 to 717 is what it's weighing out on that. So really nice surprise on that bag. And again, we've got that very cool piece of gold that is almost a quarter gram chunk. Yeah, very nice stuff. So cannot recommend enough signing up for a Patreon membership. Support the channel, support Mike, a great guy, and like I said, a chance to win stuff like this, and you get your like this little pile right here every month. Some nice gold, depending on how much your Patreon is, you'll get more gold. But so yeah, I combine them. So this is just a look at both of them together, and you can actually see the holes going through that. It's almost a spiral look on that piece of gold there. It's very cool. And then it's got actually two little slotted type holes in it. One at the top and then one lower down there at the bottom. But yeah, from that on the other side though, it really gives it almost a spiraled effect of the way that gold looks. So just again, like I said, I was very happy with this stuff. And with that, we will finish off this month's edition of the Vendetta Gazette Gold Monthly. And thank you all so much for joining me here. And like I said, checking out this awesome stuff that Mike puts together for us. Check the description for ways you can sign up and get some of this gold or become a Patreon. Like I said, I'll be doing something with this pay dirt bottle number 45 coming up here, the MAGA bottle. And like I said, maybe I was thinking about maybe doing a 4.5 gram bottle, but I just don't know that I could sell enough raffle tickets to make it worth that much gold in one prize. There's going to be multiple prizes in this, but we'll see. Maybe a 0.45 gram nugget or something in the bottle with it. But will be something coming up. But I'd kind of like to do I think a raffle would be cool. Never done anything like that. So for like I said, there'll be some multiple prizes on it too. All of them somehow Trump related. So with that, thank you all so much. If you're with me this far and have not subscribed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate you hitting that button and the notifications, and hit that like button if you would. That helps the analytics greatly. So until the next time, when we crack open the next issue of the Gazette, thank you all again. Thanks again to Mike. There's a good look at that spiral nugget there. That is such a beautiful piece of gold. You're just not going to find a 1/4 gram nugget of gold much prettier than that right there. I just love that. So once again, thank you so much. And until the next time, this is Bayou Gold Guys saying take care of each other. Thank you again to Mr. Vendetta, and peace out, my friends.